Okay, so first of all, we're going to open our PNG image in Photoshop. Once you're here, you're going to want to make a new layer. Then click back on your PNG layer, go up to Select, Load Selection, press OK, and then you'll see that you get this little marching ants around your PNG. Go up to Layer 2, and we're gonna name this Bleed. I'm sorry, Cut Line. Go up to Image. Go up to Edit, Fill, and then fill it with black. Then after that, make another layer by clicking on this little plus icon down here. Drag that one under your original artwork, and this one you can name Bleed, in case if you need to have a bleed to your image. And then with the marching ants selected, on the cut line layer, go up to Select, Modify, and Expand. And then here you play around with this number to see what you like. For some you do need a bigger border, and others you don't. So if you wanted to try, say 10, you can press OK, and then you see that the marching ants expands out, and then that would be your bleed if you needed to add a bleed to your image. So you would go up to Edit again, and then Fill with black again, and now you see that it expands. You see that black around. Okay, so those are your 3 layers. Then you go up to File, Save As. You're going to save it as a Photoshop file. Let me just save this to my stickers. And press OK. Then I bring it into Illustrator. You go to File, Open, and then find your file. Here, make sure that these 2 are clicked. Press OK. I'm just going to resize that so you can see. Okay, so now here you see that we have the cut line layer, and this is an Illustrator. Then we have our original art layer, and then we have our bleed layer. So you can lock these 2 layers, turn these off, and we're going to work with the cut line layer. So select everything, then go up here to Image Trace and to Silhouette, and then expand. And here in the fill, you can take out the fill, and in stroke, I don't have my Roland swatches, so I always have to do this manually. But first I turn the stroke black, then I go up to this little swatches, and then I come down here to this plus sign to add a new swatch. I click there, and in the swatch name you're going to type in Cut Contour exactly the way I do. Capital C, lowercase ut, capital C. And then here in the color type, it's going to be a spot color. Our color mode is going to be CMYK. The only value that's going to be 100 is magenta. And then we're going to press OK. Now our stroke is this magenta color here. And then we're going to go up here to the weight, and we're going to bring it all the way down to 0.25. and that's the cut line. So if you come back over here to your layers and we turn on the original artwork, you'll see it's inside of the cut line. Okay, so we're going to lock the cut line layer and we're going to lock the art layer and turn those two off. And then we're going to turn on the bleed layer and unlock it. Select everything. And again, silhouette, expand. And then this one here, I like to fill it with a color from my other layer. So I'll go here to the art layer and unlock it. And then I'll come to my eyedropper tool, and then I can select a color that I want from my art so that they look the same in case if my cut line is off. So I'm just gonna leave it the same color, black, or actually I can just leave it white since my border has white. So it'll be like that. And then let's see. And there we go. So again, if I wanted to change the bleed so you can see it, I could do like black, and you can see that it's there. And that one doesn't have any stroke. You can see here there's no stroke on that layer. So the only layer that's going to cut is going to be this cut line layer. And then you go to File, Save As, Save on your computer. You're going to save this as a PDF, and you know, whatever you title it, press save, and then save PDF here. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You just bring it into VersaWorks now, and that's all there is. And here in VersaWorks, you're going to see that we do have the little A. And then if you go to the settings, you'll see we got the little marching ants. I don't know why it shows up in 2 pages here, but oh, it's the size. It's really huge. And that's it.